I'm back. Yeah. And you know what? I try to invite somebody to a live stream and I can't even do that. I share the link like it says, and then I go back and try to start it and it doesn't fucking start. Nobody pops up. I don't know if the person that's getting the link is clicking on it right or what. What's up, Charlie? I'm having a hell of a day. Hell of a night. So I hope you all forgive me. But I'm gonna be live till 12:30, and that's it. I mean, for real. This is for real this time. I sent you a link in Facebook, Cliff, and I don't know if you clicked on it or what, and I don't know. If anybody knows how now I can invite somebody without going off of this, I'll try it. I have no idea, man, how to do it on a cell phone. Yeah, well, I tried to let you in, and it all continued to say is send a link, copy link. I didn't see anything that said let you in. And if you do, well, I'll tell you what, I'll go on YouTube here right now, and I'll bring up a video that'll show me how it's done. The Bears. So, home, okay, bear with me. Good night's sleep could do the body good. Yeah, exactly, Charlie. I mean, I woke up this morning, I was dizzy and nauseated, so I'm going to sleep on the opposite side of my body, see if can't get these calcium crystals to go back where they belong, because that's usually how you get rid of vertigo. So I'm going to sleep on my opposite side, because I always sleep on one side, my left side. There's Todd. Welcome back. So, anyways, I got a roll of cigarette here. And then I'm going to watch a little quick video here on YouTube on how to bring somebody in live on your cell phone. Unless Todd or anybody knows how to do it, I'm more than happy to be all eyes here and figure it out. Salt Valley Vato. Man, why are you calling yourself a Vato, dude? Y'all know what Vato means in Spanish, right? See, these kids ain't got no parental guidance, no parental. They're not educated by their parents anymore. They're educated by a corrupt school system, and they don't know their asses from a hole in the ground anymore. I mean, why is these kids just who makes them all hate and have disrespectful, hateful uh, posture or whatever you want to call it? The Bears. Uh-oh. All the trolls are coming in, guys. All the trolls are coming in. That's it. Block them all. You know, and with this channel, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. So I'm just like, whatever. I thought you ended it. Ended what? No, I didn't end it. It ended itself. I tried to get back into my phone, you know, trying to invite somebody, and it just, because I'm doing this off my phone. It's not my StreamYard. So I'm going to bring up a video here. How to go live on your on Android, how to bring in a guest in YouTube on your Android. Hey, everything's a fucking learning curve, man. That's why I like using StreamYard. It's easy. Put it right in the chat and bada boom. So how to enable guest accounts from lock screen in Android. YouTube guest account disappears. Here's how to keep watching. I don't know. I'll click on this guy.
Get things done. Have you ever wished you could let someone else use your device?
Do it horizontally. Okay, here I'll put it horizontally. Here we go.
Let's make that happen.
Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Orientation is locked. I had to rotate device back.
Results appear. Tap multiple users.
How's it locked? You got to unlock it before you go live or what?
On-off slider for add users from lock screen. Once you've added the option, back out of the settings app and pull the notification shade down the settings app and type users in the search field.
What?
Let's make that happen with guest accounts. Open the settings app and type users in the search field. After the results appear, tap multiple users. In the resulting window, tap the on-off slider for add users from lock screen.
Well,
once you've added...
I'm not going to do that. I'll lose the stream again. How to enable guest mode on Android. Step-by-step guide. How to bring in a guest in YouTube on your Android while live. What do we got here? Complete opposite of convenience. Yes, no. What do you mean? When you set up the live on YouTube, before you go live, scroll down and there's a section that says, go live together. And that's what I clicked on. Then it gives you a link to send to the other person. And that's what I did. I sent it to him via Messenger. All right. Now, he clicked on it, he said, but I didn't bring him up. Well, there's no option to bring anybody up, and I didn't see anything saying that he was there. So what's up with that? What's up, Ground Fault? Let me see if there's a video here. There's got to be a way to bring somebody in live while you're already live, right? You can do it on StreamYard. Why can't you do it on your damn cell phone? Hey, man, just chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling all right. With vertigo, upset stomach, dizzy head. I didn't know you changed your mind about mods. Sorry. I brought it up. Well, I just, I want to think about it first. I don't need a bunch of managing mods. I really don't. And I love you guys. Don't get me wrong, man. I just want 2 or 3 and that's it. Everybody's asking me at the same time, well, why ain't I managing mine? Why ain't I managing mine? Well, I don't want 6 managing mods. Doesn't mean I disrespect anybody or don't like anybody. I love you all equal, man. You all my family here. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean, like I said, you guys are always welcome to call me or email me if you want to talk about ideas for the page. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep my mind on what I'm doing here. It's hard for me to go only an hour or 2 live. It really is. But like I said, after tonight, it's all changing. I went to bed last night at 2 o'clock instead of 5 in the morning, and I got up earlier and I was feeling good about it, and actually got some breakfast with my wife for once. I just been spending too much time with this, learning it, and now I got more learning to do with the cell phone. But you know what? I like using the cell phone because I get 15, 20 new subs every time I do. StreamYard and OBX, it doesn't. It blocks out a lot of the trolls, but yet it blocks you on an algorithm too, to where people ain't. Yeah, I ain't really getting out there where people see them live, and I lose a lot of subs. I'm old school like me. You're old school like me. Yeah, that's right. So you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about doing this. I mean, I'm gonna learn how to go live on my cell phone first. All of it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna fucking learn every bit of this. I mean, there's got to be a way you can go live while you're on while you're live now. There's all kinds of these little things that are right here. What do they mean? Wait a second here. Hold on. Sean T. Bears 4-13 this year. I got news for you, brother. You better turn that around, because that's exactly what it's going to be about. 13-15 wins. And y'all haven't seen Ben Johnson in action yet in Chicago. So you're all talking smoke out your ass. And I can't wait till the season starts. Our first beat up is going to be Monday night live against the Vikings. I really need one or two trusted managing mods, as you can change channel settings when live, along with the managing comments, regular bids, and shorts. Yeah, and like I said, I can have a whole staff of people on the phone. You know what I mean? And that's how we build a great channel together, and a great relationship together. Unfortunately, I can't control who likes who in here. You know what I mean? So I just want you all to like each other. Acts of kindness. You know what I mean? Just keep it all in and just be kind on here, and make it a wonderful page, or alive when we're here. You're all great, man. Every one of you is great, and you're all great for my channel, whether you're a managing mod or not. Just a lot less that I gotta worry about. And I can't wait to go to Alaska. That's gonna be awesome, because it's on my bucket list to go there real soon. And I'm gonna get up there in the next year. I'm telling you what. That's right, Polly. I mean, nobody should get negative and two-faced. And that's why I say, what you do on other pages, don't bring them buddies in here and do it here, because it's not going to work. Thanks, Oceanon. Appreciate it. I'm a man of Christ. I don't act like a holy roller on this channel, but I am. And I do a lot for people. A lot. I'm a Knight of Columbus, man, so I'm constantly doing free events through the association, through the Knights of Columbus, and we help everything from battered women to battered children to mentally challenged children. We just do 20, 30 events a year for these people. That's right. It's all about others, what you can do for them. But you don't have to be around those who don't give a shit about you, Just avoid them, Pick your friends wise and your enemies wiser. All right, Charlie, man. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you coming in. And I'm not going to be, you're not going to come back at 5 in the morning when you wake up and see me live here again. May your week be blessed regardless of what from the blessing takes. Exactly, Tommy. Well, that's all changed, Polly. I don't sell nothing on Etsy. I don't, there's just too much out there. I'm going to sell on my website. That's it. It's linked to my YouTube channel. You all can purchase my products right through my YouTube channel. I might have one of these days here in the near future. I might have a practice belly song knife that I'll make for people that want to learn how to use the belly song knife or flip it up into their neck. You know what I mean? Whatever makes them happy. Yeah, that's right, Paul. I'm trying to, you know, like I said, anybody that runs a YouTube channel knows how hard it is to organize and coordinate everything and try to get it perfect so that your page grows and people don't start hating you. And, you know, I wish I was well off. You know, I mean, if I had, you know, more money, I'd probably be a totally more of a giving person than I already am. But yeah, like I said though, my schedule on my lives are going to be one giveaway a week. You know, every other Wednesday is going to be for members only. In the following, you know, every other week's going to be from that is in between that is going to be for everybody. So Wednesday, mods only. Next Wednesday, everybody, including mods. Next Wednesday, mods only. The next Wednesday, everybody in the mods. Or not mods, members, I'm sorry. You know, everybody, members only. Every other week, members only. Everybody. Members only, everybody. Every other week. That's the way I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do 2 giveaways in one night or 1 giveaway one night a week and then the same week have another giveaway. I'm not going to do that anymore. You know, and I got to eliminate these. I got to limit these lives to 2-3 hours max. I can't do this 5, 6, 7, 8 hour. No. And that's why I didn't mind starting another live after the one that collapsed on me from the beginning. You know, and I look at it this way. I'll go live till this is 11:25 on my. It's 12:25 my time. I got 11:25 on my PC. So yeah, I'm no longer going to go to bed later than 1 o'clock. So that's it. Oh man, I'm losing chats here. I missed about 10 chats. Let me bring these up on my computer so I can see I can read it better. Oh God, the phone just stops on me. If I touch the phone, it stops and I don't see what you guys are talking about. Gotta love technology. Let me see here. You gotta be one step ahead of it at all times. There's my new life. All right, where did we go? So, any faith in your QB this year? Oh, I have tons of faith in my QB. He's already a completely different quarterback under Ben Johnson. He was 85% out of the shotgun last year. This year, he's 80% at center. This confuses the linebackers, and it delays a 7-yard process of Caleb giving the ball to the running back. The running back's not going to run up to him with the ball. This gives the running back more time for the pocket to collapse, for the running back to shoot the gap. So not only is DeAndre Swift going to be showing his best because he's finally got Pro Bowl blockers, but you got a triple threat on option passes now with Caleb to 3 different receivers that are top 10 in the NFL in catching the ball and getting 10 to 15 yards every time they catch it. You got DJ Moore, you got Odunze, and you got Loveland and Colston. Loveland, Colston, and Komet. You got three threats on an option pass. And what Ben did with Goff was he had Odunze deep, right? Or this new receiver we got that's got over 1,500 yards last year receiving. One of them two is going to catch a deep one, and then you're going to have a Colston or Komet come across the bottom and cut into the middle, right? And then you're going to have another receiver, which would probably be DeAndre Swift, come up the side and shoot into the midfield. So you're going to have 3 threats. It's going to, if you watch Detroit, what Ben Johnson did with Detroit, it's going to happen with Chicago. That's easy. Oh, it's going to be something else. He's already shown it. You see what he did first string against first string on Buffalo, right? It was a fluke that he dropped the ball in that second game. But, yeah, you're going to see a lot of that, what you've seen against Buffalo. Understand not waiting to be live till daylight. Yep. Okay. Pollywog says you should make shorts under 1 minute and make shorts. Yeah. I know what to do with my videos, Pollywog, but thanks for the advice. I don't hardly make shorts that often. You don't get shorts and long form get a lot less subscribers than the lives do. Last live I got 25 subscribers. I haven't gotten 25 subscribers off a short in, I don't think, 6 months. I don't think I get any of them. Pollywog most of the giveaways were donations. Why, what did he say? He's losing money if YT shout, make him money. Now, you're telling everybody here, Pollywog, how I should run my channel and how I should make money. But yet, when you have a live, you only have 1 or maybe 2 people come into your live. That's it. And how many subscribers you got at your channel? So you're telling me what I'm doing wrong or how I'm losing money. You know, I already told you not to go live. You don't listen to me. So, you know, until you learn how YouTube actually works, don't preach it to somebody. Because in 14 months, I've gotten more than Knife Fast has got. I've got more subs than the Knife Doctor's got in 14 months. I've got more subs than Bees Blades got. You know, it took these guys 5-6 years to get 3,000-4,000 subs. All right. I got nothing but time. I'm retired, so I can accelerate a little faster than they can. And that's why they didn't get as much as me when they first started. So you have a lot to learn, and you're really not fit to be live because nobody really shows up. Nobody really talks with you. You know, you play with your head all the time. And you're smoking cigarettes like a fiend, and you're throwing butcher knives into your neck, teaching the wrong signal to these kids. You know, now I'm not in a good mood, and you're obviously seeing it. Somehow you come into my page when I'm not in a good mood. Do yourself a favor and don't go live, okay? Until you really know what you're doing, because you're just a manic depressant looking for attention. That's basically it. You need to go to the hospital and get some medication. That's simple. Okay, I had enough. Polywog is now deleted from my channel. I mean, I just can't take it. You know, that's why I go to his channel to get a laugh. I mean, because the poor kid, I've been telling my friends and my managing mans that call me, Polywog needs help. He really does. Thanks. Looking forward to shopping one of your nights. Yeah, me too, Ocean. You know, I'm really looking forward. That's why I'm not doing a giveaway till the first. I'm not going to have any more giveaways till the first because I got knives cut out. I'm ready to put bevel's on them. I want to get these knives done in my web page, and I still got to put all the options with them for all the scales that you can get. It's a lot of work, man, and I'm going to spend a whole month getting these knives done. You know, 18 of them. Whereas I could probably get 18 out in a few days, but I got to do all the work on the website, get it all right. You know, I got shirts and hats coming in. I got to get that on the website. I've got all this stuff I got to get into the website, and I can't be going live to make things because it takes too much time. So, yeah, I mean, now I got to go to Polywog's page and block him before he gets in a, oh, I'm going to report you kick. So here, I got to go to another channel here. You guys can see me. I'm just on another page right now. I can't really see it. You live in Chicago? I can do a live in Chicago, yes. Oh, live? No, I'm in just south of suburban Chicago, like 15 minutes. 1 hour from the city. I-55 South. Ay, 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 ay. Subscriptions. Let me see here. Oh my God. Why me? Unsubbed. Have a good one. All thanks. Hey, Ocean, I appreciate you coming in and subscribing, brother. I'm sorry, I'm sick, and I got a little, I'm not myself. Polywog, yeah. I'm trying to get to this channel right now on another page, and I'm looking at the comments here so I don't lose you again. But I don't see his page. I got to go through my subscriptions, I guess, and get rid of it. Good night, Ocean. Thanks, brother. I mean, have any of you been to Polywog's page and seen one of his lives pop up? Have you watched them? He really does need help, and I told him that. He don't listen to me, and he just keeps doing lives. I mean, it's like YouTube don't regulate who's mentally ill and who ain't. You know what I mean? And he really is, and I feel sorry for him. I want him to get the help that he needs, but he just doesn't listen to anybody. I think his parents probably gave up on him. I think he lives with his dad because he's not able to live on his own. Kind of like SC Knife Monkey. One of you all got the SC Knife Monkey sticker coming. He was on Whatnot trying to sell knives the other day, and I'm like, oh God, nobody was bidding on his numbers. It was hilarious, man. He was selling them for like $5. Quit what? Let me see. Quit what? What do we say here? Brown sugar. Quit. Autocorrect. Oh, okay. I know, laughing out loud. Recouping at Cliff brought had too much fun over the weekend. Oh, I bet. Too much fun. Too many alcoholic beverages that everybody enjoys so much. Geek Machinist, he's in here. How's it going? Why can't you type in what you want? What's somebody give me Pollywog's full page name? I can't even find him, man. He wasn't here in live. Let me see here. He goes live every day, man. Like I said, I click on it just to shake my head. Footbucker? Yeah. Here, where's that Footbucker? I can't even do it on here. I gotta do it on my thing here. Footbucker. Okay. Who in the hell? I mean, look at Footbucker. Come on. These kids are just lost today, man. Maybe I was spelling it wrong. Pollywog. Oh. No, that don't bring it up. I thought it was Apocalypse, right? Pollywog, Apocalypse. Maybe that's it. No. Man, how do you spell Apocalypse? Man. Somebody go there and give me the link, will you? Hello, Gunner. Oh my God. All right, so we got 20 minutes to 1 o'clock, folks, and that's it for me. How do you spell apocalyptic? It's Pollywog Apocalypse. Okay, APOCA. That's my problem. AP. I'm telling you, some words I just cannot spell. There he is. New, 1 day ago. Apocalypse is live. All right, here we go. You go to the 3 dots in his channel. 3 dots. Where's it at? Come on, man. More. Okay, I don't want that either. Beat me, Todd. You guys, now come on now. Don't get like that. We got ladies in here now. I told you. Let's not pick on each other. Let's pick on the troll. Paul is like whack-a-mole tonight. Well, we're done with this. We're not doing this anymore. Oh, he beat you to the troll. Okay. I got you. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Subscribe, unsubscribe, unsubscribe. Okay, somewhere there's three dots you can click on. Maybe if you're on one of his videos, go to his video. I remember this when I did Zona. Okay, three dots here. No, that's report. Somewhere there's three dots. I don't know. I'll go to his homepage again, somewhere in there. I spent all my night on his ass. So, what did I carry today? Oh, I'm carrying this the last couple days. The Swiss Tech. I kind of forgot how I actually love carrying this knife. And then I carried this one here. I had to take the lanyard off of it. I got to put a new one on it now. My Kalashnikov. But I took the whole thing apart before I went live, an hour before I went live, and oiled it all up. I had to clean it. I got a bunch of food in it. So now it's working okay. No, I mean, I'm telling you what, for like 17 or 18 bucks I pay for this thing. You know, my Carta ODE green flies out no matter what in any direction. It's just, it's crazy good, man. For the money. It's an OS 8. It's a slicey little double, and it closes like a Sabenza. More. Well, that ain't it. That ain't it either. Looks like a new Ozark, is it? No, this isn't an Ozark. This is a Swiss Tech. It's backwards because I'm on the front back camera now. You know. I mean, I bought 3 knives the other day. Swiss Techs. 2 Swiss Techs. And a Ozark Trail. No, wait. 2 Ozark Trails and 1 Swiss Tech. And they were all 390 bucks. Oh, I say, yeah. Well, my other Ozark Trail is upstairs on my coffee table. I use it to cut my food tonight. So here's the other Ozark Trail I got. This thing, it's a honker. Awesome sheath. It's even got a tech lock on it. I mean, imagine that, tech lock. I mean, buy one of these on Amazon. See how much it costs. The same it costs for this whole knife. Ozark Trail. G10 spacers with stacked that Aerolite or whatever they call it, micarta. $15.50. I mean, come on, man. And I think this one is a D2 maybe. I don't know. It doesn't say on here. It says it on the package. I'd have to look. And then this one here, Swiss Tech. Right? That was the Ozark Trail. I got the Ozark folder upstairs. I use that big fixie here around the property. It's a good branch buster. Geek mechanism. Geek machinist. Okay. CR17. Yeah, that's what it is. How you doing, brother? Oakridge Taxidermist. What's up, man? Welcome in. I'm only going to be live for about another 12 minutes, and that's my night. I'm going to go to bed with my wife. She just went to bed. So this is the Swiss Tech SE copy, you know, the Mini Zulu or whatever they call it. I mean, look at that sheath. I mean, it pops off like a, clips in, just like a SE. You know, I mean, these Chinese really stepped their game up, man. Swiss Tech. And look at that finish. I forgot the name of the finish. It says it all on the packaging. But again, G10. This is the Like, Leicht. It's called the Like. And you can take these scales off and change them. You know, I can use the same hardware and make my own scales for it. I could have 10 different sets of scales for it. Noise. I'm doing good, brother. How you been? I know all you're waiting for. I know taxidermist is waiting. They get my products on my website. And then, like I said, I'll take feedback on what kind of knives people want me to make. Let me spend that month, like I said, where I'm not making anything, give it away till the 1st. My next giveaway ain't going to be until the 1st of next month, October 1st. But it's going to give me a whole month to make these knives and get them on my website. And I got my t-shirts, my hats, my hoodies, my stickers, packs for both Backwoods Leather and Kodiak Edge going in there. So you can, you know, if you buy something out of my website, I'll throw in the stickers for nothing. You know what I mean? So every time somebody buys something for me, they're going to get 2 stickers from me. Backwoods Leather and Kodiak Edge. So I got to get going on that, man. I can't be slacking on this website anymore. I need to focus my time and energy on getting that shit in there. Because last 3 months now, I paid for my website to be up, and I ain't got nothing in there. Oh yeah, and that's gonna allow me too, Brown Sugar, to get. I still have there's like 3 knives on the ground. I got Paul's blades shipped out, but I got yours on there. I got that one bottle opener knife that somebody won that I got to finish up and get that out. No, I don't think anybody's decided who wanted that. I thought Paul Mills was getting it. Didn't they gift it to you, Paul Mills? So I got that. Brown Sugar's purple knife. And I got 2 local guys from town here. They're going to get done. And I'm going to spend a day doing that in this month. You know, that's going to be done first so I can get that out. And then I'm going to start putting edges on these knives I got made and get them heat treated. Bevels, I mean. And Sean Up's getting his cup. That's another one. I got all of them on that table right there. So I know what I got to get done. There's like 5 or 6 things. I'm going to get that done and get it all out, you know, instead of spending all this time being live. That's why I want to keep these lives to like a couple hours at the most. I don't mind 3 hours, but not 5, not 8, not 9 almost like Monday night, you know. So I got to start organizing and fixing my time so where I'm doing this shit right. So I'm not letting things pile up and everybody get mad at me and everything else because I don't want that. I'm not that. I'll give my shirt out my back for people before I'll screw anybody. So I just got to get my priorities straight on everything, and that's what this month is going to allow me to do. Get everybody out. But like I said, Tuesday, all of Monday's, my 3K giveaway is going out on Tuesday, and I got a big chunk of money coming in the bank account Tuesday. They actually told me when they'd have it into my account, and I'm like, okay, that's it. My bills started catching up with me, man, and it's taking all my spare money away. And with YouTube not paying me for the last 2 months, I'm screwed. I got to wait on the next amount of money before I can send everybody out. It's just the way it is. I mean, I left them a message. You can't call Google. You got to leave a message. So I can wait 2 or 3 days for that. So, it's just bullshit, man. You guys give me this money for help for sending out these packages, with super chat, super stickers, and then YouTube just decides, oh, we're not going to pay you. Oh, okay. Well, you sent me an email saying, congratulations, your next payment's on its way. You'll get it by the 1st. Well, it's the 3rd, and I don't have nothing. I didn't get anything from last month. Nothing the month before. I got one check 3 months ago. My first check I ever received 3 months ago. Make a GoFundMe and give us the link. Well, John, I'm gonna do Venmo or Cash App, two of the Cash Apps. So I'll put the Cash App name in the link, and don't send me a super sticker, don't send me a super chat. Venmo me. It goes right into my account. I got the money, and then I mail that shit out the next day. Because I got more than enough in my super chats and super stickers and stuff to mail the shit out already. But I can't because Google's putting it on hold for some reason. That way, Google don't get 15% of what you just give me. It goes straight to my account, man, and it pays for this shit right away. I don't want nobody to wait on her shit. I got 20 boxes here, 20 packages I got to mail out. That's $200 right there. Now I got $217 coming from Google. Well, it isn't sent yet. If they would have sent it, goodbye packages. Oh, PayPal too. Yeah, I got PayPal account too, Paul. I'll put the PayPal and the Venmo up. Most people got both of them. And if you got a credit card and you don't have PayPal or Venmo, all you got to do is go to PayPal and to the link I put up, and your credit card will send it right to my PayPal. I have Venmo, and I have Cash App. So I can put up all 3 links when I go live in my giveaways, or people can email me and I can send them it. You know what I mean? A lot of people are doing that now, man. They're going around Google with that stupid shit. So they don't get 15% of everything you're sending them. It ain't just going to be me. There's lots of people that do it with big channels. Because, a channel that's got 100,000 subscribers, man, they're losing like $5,000 a year. Yeah, right. So Paul, how much they get. Robert sends me 20, or say he sent me 50. Well, 10% is $5. $15 is 30%. You know what I mean? That $15 can send off a big package. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, one of my Claude mentioned it to me. He does the same thing with eBay. Send the money to me, brother. Send the message, then send the money to me. Because I don't think they got the technology to hear what I'm saying to you right now about that. See, they only have their computer set up for certain things, like uh, uh, suicide threats. If somebody talks suicide, well, now they're probably got me coming up in their computer for saying it. Or if you show a gun, it's it immediately sees it in live. You know what I mean? And boom, you're off like that. But they don't see nothing about you talking money. Man, see, there's another child. We tied it. Yeah, you are retarded, pal. So, anyways, rest assured, I'll finally get my my retirement supplemental investment in the mail Tuesday, so I can get everybody going and everybody happy. And like I said, if you have emailed me already for something you've won from me, you're going to get a tracking number when I send them out Tuesday. Every one of these packages will be fucking gone Tuesday, and there ain't no more talking bullshit about it anymore. AI does suck. All this technology coming out, man, it's just making people dumber and dumber. I mean, we love knives. We're in YouTube. YouTube's a legit deal towards your passion. You know what I mean? But man, all these people that are hooked on like fucking, I got rid of it a year ago. TikTok. I mean, what a waste of time, man. And then all this AI bullshit popping up on your Facebook pages, and you know what I mean? Like a gorilla taking a crocodile and a 17-foot alligator and whipping it back and forth like a rag doll, and elephant stomping on something. Come on, man. They purposely do this shit to make people stupid. Distract them while we rip them off in their pocket. Maybe I'll talk another half an hour about how the banks are screwing you all. But I like knives. I tell you what, man, companies like this and Walmart stepping up their game towards affordability knives, because every day people are getting lesser and lesser money and they can't afford them Sebenzas and all that other bullshit that they think they need. And this is forcing all the other companies like Menards and Lowe's and all these other outlets that have knives step up their game, or they're going to be left behind by Walmart. And really, I'd rather go buy this somewhere besides Walmart. Well, I'd love to have a Sebenza, but I don't care if I don't get one before I die. You know what I mean? I've never went out and paid cash full price for a Benchmade ever. I don't care for them. But all my years of having knives and a knife collection, I've always watched that Osborne. You know what I mean? I don't want that Benchmade. I want that Osborne. I get the stupid pop-up, but yeah, I do. I want to get an Osborne. That's the only knife I really want to get from Benchmade. I don't care for Benchmade. I will never buy a bug out without putting my own scales on it. And I'm not going to pay $100 more for scales. I'd make them myself. But I'm not going to get a shitty-ass, cheap-ass handled bug out that weighs like you got a peanut in your hand. Menards in-house brand is Guidesman. Yeah, I know. And they also have they have select bucks in there. You know what I mean? Which is good. But they should have a bigger variety of like certain knife companies to carry, besides Guidesman. It's Ozark Trail is Menards, right? Like Guidesman is, and they got cheap ass knives. I got a Guidesman in here for $5. It's a folder slip joint with with the half stop. I mean, it's just rock solid, man. I just had to buy it because it was only $5. Why not? You know what I mean? Can't afford. I didn't have enough on me at the time to buy one of the $40, $60 bucks, so I bought that. I still come home with a knife. But that said, Menards should have more. You know what I mean? They should have more of an option, like Walmart does now. Not just Geisman. It's like Walmart would have. If Menards had Civivi like Walmart, now you're talking. You know, you're hitting that affordability spot for the in between. Best bang for the buck in the fixed blade world. Well, I agree with you. You know, I've picked them up many times when I was in Menards. I spend more in Menards than everybody in this chat combined every year. You know what I mean? I do a side job. I'm in there $5,000, $6,000. Another side job, $3,000, $4,000. You know what I mean? I probably spend about over $100,000 a year in Walmart or in Menards, just purchasing the materials for these side jobs I'm doing. So you think they'd have a little more tools in there for the man that demands more with what he's using them for? Get him, Clip. Paul got him first, Clip. You're slagging. Double whammy though. Clip timed him out. I got to go back to my page here on this thing. So I don't think when you unsubscribe to somebody and you I don't know, forget it. I ain't worried about it. He ain't gonna get my channel banned. I'll take a ride to California. It'll be the last thing he ever did. He'll disappear and they won't know where the hell he went. Just kidding. Shoot. Where is my page at? I gotta watch what I'm saying. Right here. Okay. Now I have to look at the damn phone. Walmart selection where I am at is miserable. I'm gonna go through my phone tomorrow and I'm gonna get some apps. I had an app on my other phone, a pop-up blocker, and any attachment from, say, if I get something on PlayStation, an app, it blocks any and everything that's attached to it. So you never, and that's what happens with my phone. I get a new app put on my phone, my new phone, and then that app will have a bunch of attached other apps that sneak their way into your phone through that app that you're getting, since they're free. They got all this bullshit, and I'm getting pop-ups from it while I'm live. The neck knife I just got, this one here, this is a Swiss Tech, Walmart special. I mean, come on, man. This is the most expensive one I got, $27. This was $15. This one here, which is the Ozark Trail, 2 exclusives at Walmart. This one was $15.50. I'd put it up against that Guidesman in Menards any day. But I got the new Ozark Trail up there, pocket folder with the micarta ODE green scales. Sitting on my coffee table. I use it for food. $244 at Walmart, sadly. Yeah, I got that one too, I think. Oh wait, is that it? Yeah, this is the like right here. The like Leicht. You're saying it went from 27 to what? 44 now? So I got it just in time, huh? I mean, it's got G10 spacers and micarta scales that are interchangeable. So I can put any scales that I make right on it. Yeah, where are these people coming from? You know, there's all kinds of haters for the Bears. They see that hat, boy. I'm just gonna turn it around. There we go. Now the kids can call me a punk ass bitch. I like the Ozark Trail with the Flint sticker. Yeah, see, this is what I got. This is one of the. These two are the first two Swiss Techs that I bought. I bought them together. I think this one was $27 at the time, and I think this one was like 17 or something like that. I didn't pay over $50 for these two. And I mean, I took these apart. The handles, I took them completely apart, and they're well made, man. I mean, I'm telling you what. How can you beat that? I mean, really. I mean, I do buy expensive knives, don't get me wrong, but I wait until I find the ones that I really want in my collection. Like, I got a buck elk dagger for $350. The guy wanted $450, and I said, "You take $350 for it?" He said, "Sure." You know, and you don't see them too often on Walmart, or not Walmart, eBay. And I got a couple of knives that are expensive as all hell. You'll never see them on eBay or eBay again. Like I got the first Emerson Bali Song Benchmade knife ever made by Emerson through Bali Song Benchmade. In fact, the butterfly says Bali Song on it, not Benchmade. Benchmade's underneath it. Benchmade USA. And that's what they were known for. They started out making Bali Song butterfly knives. You know, that's why the butterfly's on the blades. And I got the first Emerson it was a CQ C4 with the chisel edge, and without the quick deploy wave. The wave didn't come till after Benchmade, and he went on his own. And that one's so rare you can't find it on eBay either. Oh, Todd car member for 2 months now. Wife sleeping, Todd. I got to do this. That's the Todd cart. For being a member for 2 months now, problem. All right. Do you get political? Original Bashimi, I don't get political really, other than the fact if somebody brings up politics, I'll just tell them the politicians are owned by the banks. The banks do what they want through the politicians, and they do it behind closed doors while they take every penny out of your pocket and drain the wealth of the people. That's enough you need to know about politics, brother. We'll stop it right there. So no, I don't really get political on my page. This is about knives, and you know, I'll continue to talk about it. But this is the one that Cliff is in love with. The knife you cannot destroy, unlike a Benchmade bug out. He just loves that zebra wood, brother. I'm gonna have to do him up, man. I have to take care of him. Not this knife though. No, 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 no. You cannot destroy this knife. I don't care who you are. Show me one video on YouTube where they've actually reviewed it and destroyed it. You won't find it. My hands are like that from psoriasis, brother. Thank God you don't have it, because if you did, you know what's going on with my hands. But yeah, I'm a union carpenter. I'm retired, and I've done everything from dredging concrete to roofing houses to doing steel stud framing houses. I've done it all, brother, in the trades. These are rough, well-deserved hands. Want to see political? Ask chat. What's the best blade steel is? That's right. You got it, Ted. Yeah, see, these people say quit smoking. See, the difference between me smoking and drinking anything with sucrose in it, like alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, but the Diet Pops have sucrose added to it. The difference between me and the public when it comes to smoking and drinking bad things, I know how to filter my lungs and I know how to filter my liver, and I do it monthly. I don't have black lung and I'll never have fatty liver because I know how to take care of that. And if he's ever asked me how to, I'll be more than happy to tell you how. If you filter your liver out, you can drink all the alcohol you want and never die of fatty liver or liver disease. You know, I know how to clean out my intestines, you know, and that's done natural by what? Red meats. But I also do take probiotics that has billions of cultures of bacteria in it. That's the beneficial bacteria that goes into my intestinal area and keeps that baby all clean. I don't have smoker cough. You guys have never heard me coughing. I'm just not feeling too well right now because that vertigo, and I think my body's fighting the cold right now because I never get colds. Oh, there's science behind that, actually. Science behind what? Science behind cleaning your body out? Because you can clean everything out of your body on your own. You know, just remember, what ails you will heal you. Food. I'm itching my lower back. I have psoriasis. If you're wondering what I'm doing. What kind of knife was that? That was a Cold Steel 4MAX Scout. One bad mofo. The biggest bang for your buck in the whole knife world. Even a bigger bang than a buck 110. The buck 110 will not handle the vigors this thing will. Even though the Boss C treatment's the best in the world, but side by side, the steels and the locking mechanism, the buck 110 doesn't even come close to it. Well, Cozy, the triad lock is what put Cold Steel on the map as the strongest lock ever. You're talking 800 to 900 pounds before that lock breaks. Once it's open, that triad lock, you could stick it in the ground and put a black bear on it, and it's not going to fold. Or a grizzly, 900 pounds. And when it goes in sideways, like Cliff was talking about, and if you see any reviews on this, go check them out. Check out the reviews on this 4MAX Scout. And this is made in Taiwan, okay? They can't break it. Nobody's shown a video yet to break this knife. I mean, they literally stuck this thing halfway in a log and even Cliff was saying, they take this thing and put a pipe on this and they bend that pipe so much, they still can't snap it. You know, Cliff in the mountains of Alaska sticks it in sideways and he uses it as a step to stay up 1,000 feet without falling down the side of the mountain. $2, Charlie Arms. My wife's sleeping, so I gotta be quiet. There's 2 for 2, brother. Thank you. And yeah, the Bears will not always stink. In fact, right now, the Packers are in a bad position right now. They went all in on that defensive player from Dallas. Okay. So what did this do to them? It made them broke. They're negative cap space right now. And they gave away 2 number 1 picks. Green Bay is all in on one player, hoping that they will get their money out of him. Okay. If he gets hurt one time and doesn't perform like he's ever did before, they're screwed. They can't get no better talent in for the future. The Bears went out and bought talent for the future that's going to carry them through the next 5 to 10 years. Where Green Bay's throwing all their money at, I mean, a quarterback, Love, plays 8 games and they give him $220 million. Tell me that's smart, right? And he hasn't gotten them to a Super Bowl yet. And he's what, on his 8th year? Oh, yeah. He said, why do the Bears always think? Because of management and because of coaching. Well, guess what? They've got the management now and they have the coaching. Actually, 2 of the coaches the whole NFL wanted, Ben Johnson and Allen, which is from the Raiders. He was the offensive coach and defensive coordinator. He's now the defensive coach for Chicago. And look what his defense did. And look what Allen did with Jared Goff. He was a nobody. Ben Johnson's aggressive play calling so much. And now he's got a box stacked with some of the best receivers in the whole NFL. And you look at Chicago's secondary. All 4 of our secondary are Pro Bowlers. It's going to be something else. We got the coaching now. We got the management. Just watch. And Green Bay is going broke. They can't get no new talent for 4 to 5 years. They have a negative cap space of $50 million right now. Negative. I don't see why anybody wouldn't like the 4 max, the 5 max, whatever Cold Steel puts out. If you don't buy their knives and test them yourself, you're losing out. And I'll tell you right now, stick a Sabenza in something halfway and bend it with a pipe. Tell me what happens. I'll tell you what happened. That powder steel is going to snap in half. That 4 max Scout ain't. And like Cliff said, he had 3 spider coats, and every one of them shattered like glass in the sub-zero temperatures of Alaska. That powder metal is not made for harsh environments and climates. It's just made for cutting things around the house. It's for that guy that's got to have that super steel that's beyond too hard. The harder it gets, the more brittle it gets in the long run. It will not handle these harsh temperatures. So you're better off just leaving them in your collections and keeping them for something to look at. Because in practicality, the Bucks folding knives will never amount to this when it comes to practicality and hard use in the outdoors. But, the Buck 110 was basically a hunting folder. It was just basically used for a field guide to be able to clean and dress his big game. You know what I mean? And even his small game. But look them up. Watch every video you can on YouTube and let me know when you find one that shows that being destroyed. You're not going to find it. Paul Lewis, I've seen. Let me see. Cliff Bratno, just be careful. Cozy. They told me I could still wear it, but I don't think I can with Primer Live. What are we talking about here? Todd, I heard you. Pretty expensive, I think. Let me see. Tag here. Paul was waiting for the more budget-friendly one myself. You like the 5 Max? Oh, okay, yeah. What's the 5 Max made with? Is that like, Larry Thomas's steel? With the super steel? What the hell? MagnaCut. Just a big ass knife. Oh, that one fellow pulled out of his pocket where he's working at that knife place up in Michigan that female was showing. You remember seeing that video with that female that everybody knows also well with the long hair and the big boobs? And Derek Forhill calls her his girlfriend. She was up at this Michigan store and he was showing that knife. He pulled it out. That thing was like coming out of the pocket like 12 inches long. Like, how the hell you fit that in your pocket? Oh, it has a 5-inch blade, still S35VN, I believe. Yeah, I'd rather have this over the S35 any day. Like I said, that thing will probably shatter in cold temperatures. Melissa Miller, that's it. Yeah, I mean, Derek's in love with her. He put his arm around her arm. I'm like, what are you doing, man? I don't put that bitch right on her upper ass and head thigh. You know? Chicken shit. What's he gonna do? Slap his head? Probably beat his ass. She's a pretty strong young lady. But Derek's a good guy. He's played it cool. He did good. Oh, here we go. 5 more minutes is all. That's it. I'm wrapping it up. 5 minutes. Don't get me talking too much about knives. So, anyways, before I wrap it up here, I'm going to talk about what's coming. You all know I'm going to spend a whole month getting out my promises. In the beginning, that'll take me a good week. I'll get these all gone, and in 3 weeks, I'll have all 18 knives on my website, and then by then my hoodies will be in there because my stickers are already done, but my hoodies and my hats, my t-shirts will be done, and I can't wait for that because I'd like to see pictures of you wearing it. That'd be cool as all hell, especially if you go to the knife shows. Man, I think I'm gonna give like 25% off my knives if you show me a video of you at the knife show with my hoodies on or my t-shirts and hat combination. Because like I said, they're gonna be chartreuse green, which is a neon green with black. So you'll get the big bear head here with the knife in the main here all the way across. In the back you get the big bear claw, and they're gonna be nice. Level on up. What's up, brother? I'm sorry I didn't catch you when you first came in. Let's go, Chicago Bears. There you go, Corey. It's going to be a shocker season for all the fans. I follow them through all their trainings and their training camps. I know everything that's going on with them, what they're doing, and they got another Pro Bowl player coming in. Nobody knows who he is yet, and he just might be taking care of the edge on our defense. And if that happens, I feel sorry for Love. That's all I gotta say, man. Because you still got the talent in the middle of the line, and you got to now stack them out both outsides. And that's going to be a good factor on the defense, not to mention the great factor we're going to have on the offense already. But with the defense, them front five put on that pressure on the front, that secondary is going to skyrocket in interceptions, takeaways. Oh, my God, it's going to be good. And you got Tyler Gordon come back, 100%. He's not injured anymore, 100%. Brisker and Gordon are the shit in our secondary. I mean, he's going to make it a nightmare for Detroit and Green Bay. And I'll tell you right now, here's what it's going to be. Bears are going to take the division. Okay, now mark my words on this. Bears are taking the division. They're going to have a 12-5 record. Okay, minimum. They might have 15 and 2, but I'm not going to go that far. I am going to 12 and 3. Okay, they'll be in the playoffs and a push for the Super Bowl. Second place is going to be Detroit because they're stacked. I mean, they are stacked, but we've got the ones to keep them in place. We almost beat them one of the two last year, with no coaching and no management. Then you're going to get Green Bay, and Minnesota's going to be in last place. That's the way it's going to fold. Well, really, more, Corey. We've got more of a. We need more of a run block, especially against Detroit. You know, because they got two badasses, and one of them we gave up. But you know, Ben Johnson's got the same running game and the same passing game that he left with Detroit, but a much more talented quarterback than Goff. Goff was nobody when Ben Johnson got to him. He wasn't a generational talent. He didn't win the Heisman Trophy and all that other shit as many yards as pass complete as Caleb did in college. And now that, like I said, Caleb ain't going to be throwing 85% from the shotgun. And that confuses the front four in the defense, because you got DeAndre Swift now 8 yards behind Caleb. And it takes 3 seconds for him to get to him now, almost, and passing the ball or walk around him and go to a option play pass. And you're going to see that a lot. They think he's going to get it. He's going to shoot the gap and doing a necessary block it up, 4 up front in the defense. And you got a stacked outside receivers, Pro Bowling receivers. It's going to totally confuse the middle of the field. And if their secondary isn't that good, they're going to lose the game. Okay, I know knives. I like knives. Me too. I get talking about football too much sometimes. Because we generally know, but unless you do something really stupid, most times they won't even notice. But some places are really strict on it. Cozy was saying. Or is that Corey? We got Cozy. Is there a Cozy and a Corey here? Maybe it's a spell check. You just subscribed. Well, I appreciate it, Corey. That's nice, man. I only get a few. No, I'm gonna look now. I'm gonna see, just for shits and giggles, what I got. What is that? Why does that pop up? I don't want you. Goodbye. All right, here's what I want. Another page over there. Like knives, Paul. Yep. And they say that when I get off the track and talk about knives. Especially if I go on a religious rant, or, not a religious, I mean a political rant or something stupid that's irrelevant to the page. But let me see here now. What was I looking for now? I can't even remember, man. I need my omega-3s. I'm starting to feel a little better. I wanted to look at my analytics. See what my first live stream brought me in. Me too, Todd. Let me see, Todd. Level 1 up. My nap time is usually after supper. Power naps for the win. Right, exactly. And when I do spend time with my wife upstairs after I'm done working in here and whatnot, and even if because I'm on the wrong time zone as her when it comes to going to bed, I fall asleep on her on the couch. She's like, when you spend time with me, you just fall asleep on the couch anyway. What the hell? You might as well just stay down in that shop. I live in Las Vegas and bet regularly. Well, Corey, I got a couple of my custom buck 110s that I done for folks that live in Vegas. 2 people in Vegas got my custom buck 110s, and I got one in California. She needs maintenance. Yeah, she does, Paul. But not even Viagra will help me with her because menopause screwed her up. I don't know what it's like to have sex, really, but I shouldn't talk about that because, but I love my wife so much. We're just so dependent on each other. It doesn't matter. You get to our age, that's irrelevant anymore. You know what I mean? And I never once in 22 years I've been with her touched another woman, let alone think about it. She's such a wonderful person. I'm telling you guys, God took care of me. I mean, I'm gifted to have her. She's as old school as old school is. She was raised by her grandmother. What's that tell you? These baby boomers, they lost track on how to start raising their kids, which was Generation X. And my parents didn't really raise me. They were too busy fist fighting. So I raised myself on the river and in the woods to deal with it. So everybody's got a dysfunctionality somehow in their life. Yep, we had a good hockey year, didn't we? With the Blackhawks. But anyways, what knives do you like, Corey? Let's talk about them knives, brother. Because I'm getting off here real quick. Well, we don't need you in this page if you're going to talk about my bears. That's all there is to it. See ya. It's that easy, folks. Yeah, if you want to get timed out or deleted from my page, talk about my bears in a bad way. And I don't care if you're kidding. I'll let the bears do the talking this year. I'm not going to say a word. The guy wears a helmet on the toilet. What? Who's this idiot? Oh, wait. No, wait. I'm sorry. You were talking about that idiot. That's right. I'm sorry. Pardon me. The Bears. And I like other football teams too. I just can't stand Green Bay. Well, I can't stand their fan base is really what it amounts to. Because I enjoyed watching Favre when he played. I mean, he's just a incredible quarterback. You know, and his fans were more in check then when we were, you know, we had better coaching then. Us Bears fans just been a victim of circumstances of management and poor coaching. And now that's over with. And Ben Johnson's going to light up the NFL. That's all I got to say, man. I'm not going to say another word. There's a reason why he selected the Bears over the rest of the teams in the NFL because everybody wanted him. Everybody, including Kansas City. Yep, it's my bedtime. You're absolutely right. And I'm past it. I need to go before I start talking a bunch of stupid stuff again. And I just want you to know I'm going to figure out future plans to what's going on with you all. And I'm going to, future plans, I'm still, consult me, guys. I mean, consult me. What you want? What you want? Email me. You know what I mean? Call me. Let's talk. You know, let's make this a really, really great page. And I'm working at it, you know. But I hate to take off a whole month of making things and giving it away, but I got to fill my obligations, get that out of my way because it's bothering me, and that's not me, and I need to do that. And I need a website that I'm paying for have products in it because you know if I'm getting discouraged by Google right now for the last couple of months, and it's just not happening. So if I have products on my page, you all can go there and buy it, and Google ain't getting a dime, right? So, and then I'm going to work up a plan for, you know, getting around these stupid super chats and stickers and having to give up 30% of what I'm getting in, especially if they're going to do that shit to me. But, all right, I'm going to say good night, everybody. Robert Jones, thanks for everything, man. Paul Mills, thanks for everything. Cliff, thanks for everything. Thanks for the support. Todd Carr, thanks for everything. All you guys, and yeah, I'm a half an hour at least past my time. I wanted to cut it off no later than 1, but oh well. At least I'm going to bed a half an hour earlier than last night. So, anyways, I wanted to tell you though real quick, and then I'm staying on track here now. Let me see here. Analytics. Real quick. I'm at 3,158 subs. So I'm basically at where I was when I'm 150 flooded my page, and then all of a sudden 100 of them disappeared. Robert. I'm not singling you out, brother, but that was kind of hilarious. I woke up the next day and 100 of these all were gone. I think they wanted to lift up my spirit, but I didn't need them to break 3,000 anyway. I was only like 6 away from 3,000, but it's a thought that counts, and I really appreciate it. But you can go back to that live stream that they came from and tell them that, hey, why'd you all dump the subscription with the man? They just don't know me, I guess. They didn't get to know me, obviously. But yeah, everybody sleep well. And I'm looking at my analytics right now. But I want to look at my content. And and then go to my lives. My last stream. See where it was at real quick for you though. But I've gained 20 some subscribers tonight just being live twice. Put it that way. So I get way more being live than I do on the phone than I do OBX or StreamYard, and way more than I do putting out videos. That's why I don't rush to put any videos out, But I'll continue to put out short videos as much as I can every week. So that said, Cliff Brott says they are just JW troll. Sleep everyone. Good night, Sugar. Definitely good night. Fed Harrison, man, thanks. Brown Sugar, thanks for everything. And I'll leave you all at that. And then, like I said, I'll probably be live. Was it Wednesday night? Friday. I'll go live Friday for a couple hours. It'll probably be around 8, 9 o'clock, so I can get done before midnight. Hopefully again before midnight, but we'll see. I'm starting to shrink my time down more and more. If I get off at 1:30 now, maybe I'll be off at 1 the next live, and then 12. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of weaning myself out. It's hard, there's a lot of interesting things to talk about. It's easy to distract me because I have hyperthyroidism. And my wife wants me to go get medicine, so I chill out, and I'll probably be totally different then. So, all right. Good night, everybody, man. We'll see you Wednesday night, all right? Love yous all. Peace, and God love you. God bless you all.